Man, it's kind of hard.
It's tough. The last I saw the official match stats, my prediction is that it's tough. They're just gonna play for glory.
Nah.
Steelheart actually has more points more points as compared to them in the overall match stats. But even for Steelheart, it is really tough.
Okay, it's possible if they get all the chicken dinner with also minimum 10 to 15 kills or 10 to 20 kills per match. They have
True.
to get that much for impunity if they want to make it up for the top 16. But then maybe they have a chance if there are some teams that are actually quite complacent. For the
Looking at
top,
UFV, yeah, looking at UFV, really, if teams like that just slip up, okay, maybe mathematically there's still 4 more games to go. If they really like get those positioning points, tons of kills, they could sneak up because teams like FV, they are just falling apart. EVOS VIP as well. And now, of course, without further ado, we will go into El Rango, the El Clasico map, the third official match for today. And ladies and gentlemen, here are as usual your feature players still at 9K, Y2K, Suprola, as well as Mozart.
let's hop into it. I can't wait. Please, nice circle. Not a cloudy day for us. Please, let's go, Cloud. We're gonna take this one out of the roof. It's down to last Team B's game. We have to do our best to entertain you guys. Let's go. See on the flight path. Look at that beautiful, little, very balanced cutting through from the north and the southern side. In between is none other than that horizontal line of flight path going across up to Lipovka. And this will be a great day. Please circle on top of that flight path. I cannot ask for something more.
Military base, military base, military
Oh my
base,
god, stop
military base.
chasing me. I'm gonna punch you if you're in front of me right now.
Oh man, but no, but
You want a fist fight? Huh?
oh,
Huh? Or you
wow,
want a
no,
crossbow fight?
no, I want a crossbow fight.
We have to see crossbow fight, right?
Yeah,
Hopefully in the last
yeah.
Scream games tomorrow. Hopefully at least Scream games tomorrow. Crossbow fight. Come on, guys. Spam the chat with crossbow fight and make sure to tag Matt Toy as well so he knows. Oh no.
Oh yeah. So sorry. I think I'm gonna
Ah.
excited. Fairy Pier maybe. Oh, this is gonna be tricky here. Fairy Pier or
It's
bridge fight
been a
towards the end.
long day
Oh yes.
without you, my friend.
There you go. We have Choo Choo in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
And
no.
who else is
Oh,
in the house? Oh,
oh
look
wait,
at
wait,
this.
wait. What is this? H2O taking Team No Recall in Pachinki this time. H2O is doing a big judgment call, different playstyle entirely. And V, on the other hand, trying to take down Impunity. They are trying to get as much kill points, like you said, for FV. They need that kill point with a Foxy guy punching that one now. Look at that. There you go.
Good Jelly, team captain for Impunity, unfortunately had been the first one to bow out, but looks like Vex managed to get a revenge onto Akido, and now Akido has been knocked down, but he has his teammates to protect him though. Now they will go for the rush, and this is what we want to see here. Oh my god, that's the shotgun from Vex, taking out one, taking out two, rectify another shotgun, taking out one, and taking it onto FB. And now FB Demon want to go for the revenge, and Kid managed to get a knockdown onto Jaeger, and now they are again 2v2 here, and now FV. Grim is low though. You don't want to take a fight here, but then again, Impunity, they are just ruthless in this game.
Ruthless and reckless and very thirsty for blood. We can see Vex without anything except for the weapons. Really want to go for the shots here, going for the higher ground, applying a little bit of bandage, making sure he reset his HP to almost 100%, at least to 75%. FV unbeatable on the other hand, already making sure that they already hop onto a different building there, but Vex is not happy about this. They want go for more kills. And apparently this is very crowded. So many teams actually sharing same compound. Speaking of which, Pachinki has show since yesterday against Secret, and now it's Team No Recall's time to fight. Have a little bit taste of that water in their face.
Well, whatever the outcome is right now, H2O, I think all the viewers will be proud of you guys to actually challenge yourself to drop into Pochinki where it's really, really popular. And of course, yesterday they had Team Secret. Now they have Team No Recall. Kaya now prepping up the grenade onto the other side, on the side of Aga. And now Aga will be really confused now. Okay, someone's onto him, but he does not know where it is. H2O still with complete teams right now, opening up space for his team to actually continue to loot YKB from another angle. Now the smoke grenade will go out and confuse Aga. Aga is really confused right now. He can't move. He don't know where to go. And the grenade will be tossed onto his side. Will it connect enough? Nope, will not yet. But definitely we can see Aga frozen in fear.
Oh, frozen in fear. He can be an agar now. But back
Oh,
to I'm hungry. I haven't
cooking
ate
lessons from
I haven't ate peri for
YouTube.
some time. We've been locked down quite a number of days here. Our guy tried to cook that nade here. It was why would I have to mention cooking and food, which happened to be H2O down on his DYKV. How is the rest of H2O will help YKV because they are in different buildings entirely. Well, UMP, no, I haven't seen UMP for such a long time. I kind of missed it, but a guy just bring that glory back into the game. They are surrounding for Team No Recall, taking corners every possible for H2O. Are being surrounded by Team No Recall right now.
Yes, in fact, tactics here deployed by Team No Recall, surrounding tactics. In fact, they're actually on the upper hand right now, not only because of the numbers, but because of the tactics that they deploy. Insomnus now tries to see if he can find out Arts. Arts is in that building just beside him. Insomnus now just hearing a couple of footsteps at YKB now. No one is going onto his side because it's not going to be easy to save him. Now, Team No Recall have them surrounded. Stewart, in fact, on the rooftop now with the. Oh, okay. That was a little bit. That was close though. But still, all now the tap goes out. Does connect a little bit, but he sure live to play this game another day.
Oh, that was really close, and it was right on point for M. With that damage coming out, what happened to Kaya? I can see he's like running into the wall there. But Somnus, on the other hand, trying to relocate himself, parkering around with the AK, and they got one for H2O. Will he spray for another one? Straight going out on the ground floor, and he will see that silhouette right in that smoke there. Almost clear it halfway. Somnus taken down instead. H2O banging going for his Somnus, trying to get their clean kill on DB. Team returning back the favor, and now it's Team Recall's game, wiping them out. Almost still, Kaya have to revive all three members knocked down, and they are still going at it. Simbi with the micro Uzi now. Can he save Stewart, who happens to be bleeding out? They lost 2 casualties on this side. Simbi has a big responsibility for the rest of the team.
Oh yes, Sinbi now. Sinbi still at 9k. He is bleeding out though. Is Sinbi able to save his captain? But then again on the side of Kaya, looks like he managed to revive at least 2 other team members and now they can reset themselves. Now, they have the numbers here. And I do notice that Captain Kagura isn't playing today, leaving his teammates to play and enjoy the day. And Sinbi now, he will need to relocate himself. Team No Recall could use a couple more points just to be comfortable into the top 16. So Sinbi will hang on to positioning points here. Stewart 9k, unfortunately, will be left behind by his teammate. But is he going to try to go for it here? Let's see now. Sinbi is close by Stewart, but Stewart is bleeding out. I don't think he can reach down in time. Oh, but okay.
He did, but that just around the corner. My friend, who's already inside. There's so many people coming up. It's too much for Simbi to handle that. 1v3, but there you go. Raging, firing for the last couple of seconds there. H2O wipe up Team No Recall. Wow, this is really coming up from them. I was really looking for the whole day performance then. We're going to see H2O bringing new things to the table.
Ladies and gentlemen, present to you the new kings of Pochinki, H2O. There you go. Wow.
For today.
It is H2, yes, now because of their performance in Pochinki. That was beautiful indeed. Although losing one team member, but it was against Team No Recall, one of the teams who are actually really good at close quarters combat. They managed to clear them off. That is amazing play indeed. Now they may need to fend up against another team who is nearby in the compound, but not sure if they will go to Pochinki. But looking onto the migration. Now, Yoodo Gang will be moving in from the north down to the south, passing by school impunity as well, passing by school. Hopefully, they don't bump into Yoodo Gang on the side of the military base. They do have a decent amount of circle there for last survivor to be in, so they do have the whole island to themselves. They'll be okay, but it's getting crowded right smack in the middle.
I have a feeling it's gonna be Expert and what you do game, maybe even Papa I last available as well for the last couple of teams that's left. Because those are actually stuck in the middle, which is very overcrowded themselves, almost at not really in the middle of a circle, quite in the southern side of east of that. But look at that Unicorn with a Dragon Ball Savage. It's a DBS. There you go. With a med kit, that med kit will be useful, but that military vest and that helmet of for sure will be a grab DBS. Nobody want to grab it?
Well, your Dragon Ball Savage, was it?
Yeah.
No. Looks like no one will be interested in the Dragon Ball Savage for now unless they
Yeah.
get a revive there, but well, that's not gonna happen here.
Imagine with a special type of micro Uzi will be dropped in the airdrop. Like you can get an 8 times scope micro Uzi only on in the airdrop. That would great, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Or just swap out Micro Z for the Dragon Ball Savage. That's good enough, right? Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
all the
Ideas
micro
here.
Uzi
Ideas.
is non-existent, but then the police gonna hate us. Why did you guys mention that in the casting? We don't want that. We want our micro Uzis back. But
Yeah,
maybe they
like
will
the
bring back to the
players.
UMP 9 my glory. I haven't seen
Uh,
UMP forever.
yeah, I know, right? When was the last time we see a UMP kill? Never, never.
These
It's now all Micro
SMGs are
Zs.
being forgotten here, guys. Come on, bring it back the glory. But Bosco Whip crossing over the hills, the fields of the outskirts of Pachinki. Some of them are quite segregated. We're looking at Bosco Way, Parallax with the DP20 on top of this hill, hovering over. Who is just beneath them there? Is it still hot or something else?
I think it's still hot still. But look at this. Bosku tapping onto the side of Dingoes. Managed to get a knockdown on Maisel. And now the Dingoes, who aren't performing particularly well in today so far, they don't want to bow out early though. But nevertheless, they have qualified themselves into the grand final. So not too much pressure on that side. Now, Vanity has been spotted out by Brother. Gotta knock them. Vanity will be sent back to the lobby by Brother here, finishing off the job. Still hard. Have 3 team members left. Need to fend off Bosco if they want to move on to the next level.
Yeah, on to the next level we go, maybe, probably, because I can't wait. But they sure can clutch after this. They got Pachinki today. They didn't get wiped on Secret. If they wipe Secret yesterday, he will be the new king of Pachinki on the last minute. Be interesting to say that. But that title still have to swallow up by Team Secret nonetheless. But Bosky Way here hesitant when it comes to Steel Hearts. They are not sure whether to start engaging or not. I think Pendak is waiting for the rest of the team to actually hovering around the other team's position, because if they are too occupied what's in front of them, they might be taken up surprise by another team that will passing by, which happens to be around that cross of the map that, if I'm not mistaken, it was Dingoes.
Yep, Dingoes is still hanging on to his location. So now Bosco, they have the higher ground, hence they have a little bit of an advantage there, but Nug has his crosshair on the side of Bosco. So none of them can really show themselves right now. If not, it'll be really, really tricky. You don't want to get Nug in some position because it will be difficult for your teammates to actually run across and try and help you. And now Still Hearts, they have a good compound to themselves as well. They are all still within the circle as we can see here. So no big pressures for this team at this moment. But for the rest
Oh,
of the teams, they need to migrate in.
why it has to be circle with water this time? Or did you jinx it with the fairy pier?
No, that's just a little bit of water. So no, I'm not that
You
happy.
called Fairy Pier just now. I was hoping Quarry, which is harder to play, but that's more evil than you are.
Oh yeah, Quarry's it's the land of evil, like literally land and
It's so
evil.
hard to play on Quarry, but I really want to see Circle Quarry once. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow or maybe later today. Back to the game we go. ESG, we kind of in the same direction we're expecting. Why? I think they will bump into each other, or maybe Yoodo will gatekeep both of these teams here. Watch your brother, call it too soon there. Resurgence Voki already opened fire against Papa R player. Managed to get knocked on tricks. And apparently Iron Pro will finish off tricks there. So is that the last person coming out from Papa R? I don't think so, right?
Not too sure about that. We need to pan, but I don't think so because we are still at 15 teams. So the first team was the team of recall. So definitely Bapa, they still have team members around. And now move over to Trader. Looks like he's straight out to Romeo now. Need to get away from this because shots are on his side. And now Expert and Y, they are just below Yoodo Gang. Yoodo Gang is gatekeeping at the moment. They do have vehicles all on their side so they can relocate right now.
But is that the right judgment call? Because you do know when it comes to positioning and rotation, you have to make it on the right timing. That you gang happens to just gatekeep this against none other than, if I'm not mistaken, it was Impunity right in front of them, which happens to be Bosco Way in the middle of Resurgence. Dingoes, still Hearts, and also Impunity up there somewhere. Bosco, not much structure to work with, especially with only vegetations and trees here. Hopefully it will cover them enough. They tried to rush in for Bolta. They managed to knock one down for Bosque Way. But will they finish the job there? Bolta from Buru already helping and bleeding out. At the same time, Access going against Papa. Kill still away against Pamburu. Axis managed to kill down on Bapa. Axis knocking down a lot of Bapa team there. Bart being finished off into the box. And Danny next. What is wrong on Axis? Killing that kill fit, going crazy.
Axis now looks like okay, it's gonna be interesting for us to see now, but then again, a lot of focus now on ESG. ESG now locating themselves into a pretty safe location here because of the terrains is on their side. EVOS VIP looks like they have Last Survivor overlooking them, not in a good way, not in a way that you would want someone to overlook you. And Last Survivor, they do have vehicles on their side though. Now the circle looks like we'll move away from Fairy Pier, and Choo Choo is smiling from ear to ear.
How do you know?
Oh, well, we still have a little bit of camera that I can see you. So yeah, we can sense the
Thanks for
vibe.
that. But
There you go.
ESG, thank you for mentioning out in the public how I look like. But ESG is playing the higher grounds. We can see they already run themselves on their peak over the mountain. Prairie Fire is being shot against Last Survivor there with so many teams around them. We have Expert and Y, they will bump into a car bumping moment here, crashing into each other's out. And there you go, right in front of Last Survivor crossing path. Will they let this one go? Nope. Last Survivor want to take up the challenge. Expert and Y is still going into the circle like it's nobody's business. They will crash into Dingo's pass by them. And Last Survivor making sure they want to spray that one out, but Lord managed to escape just a little bit, a slither of hell. But Dingoes will take this one out because he crashed into their territory. And if it's not Last Survivor kill, surely it'll be Dingo's side. Look at that.
No man, that's an example from the pan into the fire, ladies and gentlemen. So now and now Ziggs, let's break the shot out. Managed to get a knock on the Zabu, but he is low hit himself. And now Ziggs will be taken out by the side of Geekman. 4-2-0 will finish him off. And now 4-2 will continue on the pursuit on to the rest of Last Survivor. Last Survivor, they will need to reset themselves here. Geek Fam as well will need to pop out the revive onto Ainauki as well as Damru. Pew Pew now trying to advance for Ichong. It's knocked out. It's a Pew Pew waiting for the smokes to just come out, and then he will continue on to revive on Ichong. Pew Pew has a depleted level 1 helmet, so he need to change that.
Need to change that fast, not just have to change, have to be fast as well. We are talking about critical judgment call for these players here, what they want to approach, how they want to rotate. Actually, 1 minute down Heikel. Gig Fam Naoki taken down on Last Pew Pew with running him down with a vehicle just now. Gig Naoki still going on for Pew Pew before 4-0 taking down on Last Survivor each on running him down. There's so many cars running people down out of nowhere because the great migration happens when it comes to phase 4. The 4th circle is always the most crucial one for these players because where everybody will squeeze in themselves into the same space here. And now down to Dingoes against Resurgence. Boki across that map. Nuke tried to snuff this one out. Keep on scoping in and out multiple times here. He got punished for over picking himself too much. He need to just reset his HP. Y2K across that. The rest of Dingoes will try to approach Resurgence on a different angle.
Now now relocating himself down to the ground floor here, just replenishing his supplies, whatever that he can get. Now moving over to ESG, they do have still hard to deal with. Now still trying to push up to the high ground, but then Blue Zone is forcing Superland to actually make a move. Now this is the fourth circle. It is still tankable, I'd say. So now Superland will take the vehicle and relocate himself. He is getting into the circle fairly quickly. But now, will he bump into another team? Looks like there could be another team on the other side. So Super don't want to go too far, but then again, the Yoodo for Superland onto Yoodo managed to get a kill off, managed to get that 1 point for his team before he relocates himself to another location. That's an important point for ESG.
Oh, but then Supran jumped out of the con last minute. I don't know if they want to actually reposition themselves at this point. It's so hard to be gatekept by so many teams already inside of circle, but at the same time, they're quite far from it. We're talking about a little bit on the southern east there. We have so many teams still inside playing. And only couple of teams, one of it is Impunity, Yoodo, Gank, and Axis MPX there already got themselves in the safe zone. The rest have to deal with so many teams still playing outer circle. Talking about Geek Fan migrating towards the inner circle, expert and white in out in the open with only one small heart to hold on to. Naoki already make a move, he got punished straight away, making the first move that Dammer already down. Romeo taking the fire, still hearts going for resurgence. So many people, they will explode. UAZ, Naoki, can he get himself covers there? It's so hard to play him right now. Evil's VIP coming charging out expert and sorry, Axis MPX, sorry, Appy has been knocked down. Right the moment Evos arrived, they saw where he has been camping on, and Heikel will be waiting in the lobby while rest of VIP have to figure out how they want to save their members, Putra, who been knocked down bleeding just beside them.
Oh, I hope that there's no nade into that small hut. But then again, looks like he will be on the other side now. The smokes will go up because he needs to stay happy. Just waiting for the smokes to be deployed. And now he will go on to side happy. Happy is low though. Kuda has eyes on the dingoes who just arrived. But now looks like Kratos have been knocked down by the Plazo. Very unlikely to survive there because his teammates is far away. Oman now coming in to the side to give cover to his teammates while they go on the revive. And now at the same time, EVOS VIP is just right in front of the smokes. Do cover EVOS at this point, so they can't see where they are. EVOS, but oh, hang on. There you go. Okay, Voki looks like he got a drop there, and now Kuda looks like still has eyes on the side of EVOS, but are they going to make any engagement here?
I don't know, because apparently everything is just a big mess right now. Jazz being knocked down with that small window. Big shot coming out from the teams, and none other than Gate QB taking that one out. Chicks tossing that nades, and also Smokes there, hoping he can just march in a little bit more, advancing bit by bit. Dylan got himself the airdrop just for him. Hopefully he can hold on. Expert and Y are actually right in the smack middle of open field, outskirts of Pachinki, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. And it seems like they will have to play this one out. And the rest of the team, Yoodo again comfortably waiting for the teams that will advance. ESG fighting against another team there. We're looking at so many coming out from outer circle, except for Yoodo Gank. They're having this one on their side.
Unfortunately, I don't see the Kings of Pochinki anymore on the minimap. Looks like they have been eliminated from this round. And now moving over to Impunity, they are still around. ESG is just below them. There's only one flaw in this structure. Now, do ESG know that Impunity is inside? Impunity is running around a little bit, so that could probably give away that, yes, they are in the same building, but it just confuses ESG. Axis and PS, on the other hand, they are the team that need points a lot of points there to get through. They will relocate themselves into somewhere safer. Dingoes looks like will be eliminated on the way while they were trying to migrate. Yoodo Gang though, they still have 4 team members intact. So Axis MPX for Yoodo Gang, for Expert MY, will you butt in the middle there? I did see that Dylan looks like he may come into the middle of these two teams. Oh, and there you go.
Oh no, Expert. The moment they want to make it, they have been taken down quite fast there. Romeo have to clutch this one out for Dylan. It's kind of a far-fetched to save his friend, but you do, Drax. overexpose himself on one side of the angle. We do know Romeo cannot stand this way too long. We already entering into the sixth phase. The circle is enclosing, shrinking into further smaller there. Gayfam managed to take one on VIP. And now Drax hovering around Axis. He has to make sure that his right and left are covered. Because we saw how the Impunity Vex finish off by himself. I'm not sure how, maybe the play zone, but apparently he's already out of the game. We're down to 17 left. Only 17 player there is. Rectified his soul survivor. Try to hold it on. Drax popped the smoke, making sure he will not be engaged with any of the team. Gig and Eva's going an explosion. Kuza exploded on the car, if I'm not mistaken. Nice, but they were taking that on Gig this time. They have been picking fight after one team, then another.
ESG, they managed to get the final point of Team Impunity. Now they are want to definitely need those points on the board as well. So a balance between points and kills is what ESG needs. Now Yoodo Gang, they still hang on to 4 team members of themselves. Drax now having eyes on the side of ESG in case ESG advance, but now Drax looks like he's taking a couple of hits here, down to 50%. Does have the smoke to protect him though. The rest of the team members, Jumper and Manfaron, they are in the structure, but look at the circle. It's just favoring Yoodo Gang all and all up.
QB is healing himself. He's tanking the blue. We're talking about 6th phase now. There's no way you can just tank the blue out of nowhere. And Gig can be shooting away into the blue zone. They have been denied and trying to advance into the circle. While Drax shooting on Bravo now. Oh, he got naded from the side there. Who happens to be none other than Axis MPS coming out marching from their backs. Hopefully they are not being a little bit unguarded for Team Gig Fam. At the same time, that bombardment coming out of nowhere, headed down on Bravo. He is clutching with a mini 14 already ready to take one down, and they are making a move. We see how Jabu start moving, and now Appy is down as well. Fredo already start coming out from the flanks, and they cannot save Appy. QB still holding on to the last edges of a circle. Will this be Yoodo Gang? Seems like it.
Oh, maybe, but they have Axis and PX challenging them for this chicken dinner. Now, Yoodo Gang, they do have circle to their advantage though. So now the circle god does favor them, and the circle is really, really small. This is the 7th circle, so it's not going to be easy to get in there. While Yoodo Gang can get everywhere, QB will be the next one to go on. Now we are down to 2 teams, Axis and PX and Yoodo Gang, who will get that chicken dinner. Looks like Oman is bleeding out, and now we do have Kuda here. He is really low right now. He still have another teammate with him, and now looks like that will not be for long because Chick now is bleeding out, trying to take out the blue zone. The first AK will be popped out by Chick, but it's not going to be easy. Now the siege coming up from Yoodo Gang. They don't want to finish this game, and now Kuda is in trouble. Chick as well. This may be it, ladies and gentlemen. Chick looks like Mr. Bench will hang on to the first AK, will continue to fall, but they will want to finish the business. Kuda will be finished off by Yoodo Gang. Now it's only Chick still hanging on to that last moment, but then again the blue zone, this time Chick has nothing else, and that will be this moment, the one and only Yoodo Gang winner, chicken dinner.
Well, it's a solid game there. I've been staying in the circle for the longest time. There is Yoodo Gang have been hogging the circle since the start. Nobody can snatch it away from them, and they make sure they keep it very clean there. Nice game by Yoodo Gang, quite a decent number of kills there. We're gonna wait and see for the total kills number. But Axis, I don't know, this is the moment where we question where, the kind of 9 points. Do you think it's better for them to actually just throw the nades onto themselves at that stage? Because they know the moment they march into the circle, it's almost a no-win for them. It's 4 against 2 there.
I don't think it makes a difference because it will be given to Yoodo Gang, and Yoodo Gang, of course, way up in terms of the charts. So it won't make a big difference in my opinion. So if you want to play for pride, that's fine.
If they still manage to get 1 kill out of Yoodo Gang, that's a big difference there for Axis. There you go.
Correct.
So but then Axis has been very persistent and constantly getting themselves at top 3 today. They even got themselves quite a number of decent chicken dinners, and they have been pushing the momentum. This is the last push we're talking about. The last push coming up from these teams here, especially team in Group B, but they still have one more game tomorrow for Axis.
Correct. They still have one more game tomorrow for Axis, so they're still okay. I think Axis is actually doing well overall. Impunity, they got top 5, if I'm not mistaken. Again, they are on a roll here. I'll be interested to see overall how many kills have they gotten so far. It seems to have got a decent number along the way, but well, we'll get to see in a little bit after the highlights, of course. But well, I think this is a good game overall, but the circle does really favor Yoodo Gang. The moment the circle closes, it's like, oh, all 4 team members of Yoodo Gang is in the circle. It's like, that's so lucky for them.
Is it lucky or skills? There's no such thing as luck. But there is a bit of luck here we're playing because we know the circle just unpredictable sometimes. At the moment it hovers around.